Guys, welcome back to the Premier Hotspur TV. This is your man Simon here, north of England's biggest Spurs fan. Tonight, guys, we're going to bring you the preview of Tottenham versus Chelsea. It's a massive game for Spurs. We've been on really bad form lately. We need a reaction from these players. And basically, the question is tonight, guys, will the Dele start? And if Jose loses these next two games, is he under pressure? Is his job at risk? Let us know in the comments, guys. And give us your predicted lineup, your prediction, and will Dele start, and is Josie under threat? So I'm tonight joined by a special guest again, Hyper from Mexico. Everyone likes Hyper on here. So Hyper, how's it going?
Hey Sai, thank you for inviting me, and I am hoping we get a win out of this match.
Yeah, I'm hoping, Hyper. I hope we actually get off to I hope we get off to an amazing start against Chelsea, because it hasn't been great over the last couple of weeks. It looks like the players are not playing for Jose. The dressing room's unrest. It just looks a bit gloomy around Tottenham at the minute, and we need a bit of a lift. We need a result, and I do seriously think if we get a result tomorrow, I think that will lift us. I think that will kick us on tomorrow. Yeah, guys, if you're in the chats, guys, if you're in this chat, just leave us any comments about do you think Dele will start? Is Josie under pressure if you lose the next two games? Leave us your predicted lineup and your predictions in the comments, guys. Smash the like, smash the subscribe if you already haven't. We've really got one person in here, Joe27, say hey and says, "Hey lads, hi Joe, how's it going,
Hey
pal?
Joe.
Thank you for joining in tonight, mate. Just leave, as I said, guys, just leave all your comments in there, guys. Predicted lineups and all that, predictions. As I said, this is a massive game for Tottenham. And the first question I'll bring to you, Hyper, and in the comments, to guys get involved in this as well. Dele Alli, he stayed yesterday. We understand that Dele and Mourinho and Ledley King had a bit of a chat, and we believe they're going to drop the differences beside and things like that. And it sounds like Dele's going to get himself ready for this up and coming fixtures, and that's positive news. Do you reckon is that positive news for Spurs going forward till the end of the season, Hyper?
Yes, of course, we need all the help we can get now, and I am very happy that Jose and Dele Alli have finally resolved all their problems, and now it is time to go all together. It is time for us, the fans, to unite, and it is time for the team to unite, and we go together to fight. So all the help we could bring, it is welcome. So I am very happy.
Yeah, absolutely. And Joe says in here, Ali is injured, I think. Well, Joe, I do believe, me personally, this is my opinion, this is my belief, I don't think Ali's been injured. I think he has been looking for this move. It hasn't happened, and it will say something tomorrow if he does start tomorrow. That's why I think, me personally, I don't think Ali will start tomorrow. I think he'll be looking to start against West Brom on the Sunday. So that's my understanding. So yeah, Joe, just leave us your comments on Dele and the situation and your predicted lineup and your prediction and all that. And smash the like, guys. Subscribe if you already haven't. And the next topic I want to go on is Josie under pressure if we lose this one, and West Brom, is he under pressure?
Yes, obviously he's under pressure because the results have not been good, and we are in a final. But obviously that quickly we forget that quickly. So we have to act now, and we have to win. No matter how good all the past matches were, we are now in trouble, and we have to win, and we have to perform. All the players need to step up, and this is the time to see who wants to win.
Yeah. I think this Jose needs a reaction from his players, and I think these players owe Jose a reaction. They really do, and the club and the fans. These players last couple of days have let us down big time, absolutely. and we can question Jose's. We keep saying in the last couple of videos we can question Jose's tactics and formations and his substitutions and things like that. But at the end of the day, these players, when that whistle goes, they're the ones who can actually play on that pitch. They're the ones who has got the fate in their hands. If we lose, win or draw, do you know what I mean? Joe27 says, I think we will win 3-1. We can't be any worse than what we are at the moment. Because absolutely spot on there, Joe. Yeah. We can't be any worse. You're right there. Absolutely. And Joe's come back as well. He said Jose ain't going anywhere. End of the day, we have too many average players. Until they go, we ain't going to take that to the next level. Yeah, we'll quickly have a little talk on this quickly before we go on to the team news and things like that, guys. Yeah, I can get where Joe's coming from there. I don't personally think Jose, because Joe's on a £12.5 million a year a season contract, and I don't think he'll leave. He won't walk away from that. I don't think Daniel Levy will sack him because it'll be a lot of money to get rid of him. So personally, I think we'll have to go to the end of the season. Hopefully, we can end the season well. Hopefully, 1 or 2 trophies. Hopefully, in the top 4, and hopefully in the summer, as you said there's too many average players in this team. Absolutely correct. There's too many average players in this team. We need to get rid of them. And in the summer, we need an overhaul of this team. Hyper, do you want to say anything? What Joe said there?
Yes, I think I don't know if you read a tweet I made earlier, Simon. I was posting the how much the City lineup cost in just this game. So I think that gives you a perspective on to say if Jose has been back or he hasn't been back. And obviously we share the same opinion. We think he hasn't been back, and I think this is an issue going forward. So I think we need to give him time, yes, but also we have to start winning games like we were at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Hyper. We need to get back onto that winning trail, Nick. We need to get back on the winning trail, and it'll be great to get back on the winning trail against Chelsea. But they're going to be on the bounce. They got a new manager, so they're going to be on the new manager bounce. So they're going to be hyped still. But I'm hoping we'll catch them cold. I really do. I think all the pressure's on us, on Jose, on the players, and I just hope personally. I just hope we can at least do it for Josie, the fans tomorrow. I just hope they go out there and give a great performance. Just go out and it's got to be, as Joe said, we can't get any worse than what we've done, especially against Brighton. That was an absolute shambolic performance. So guys, leave your comments, what you think about will Dele start tomorrow? Is Jose's under pressure if he loses the next 2? Do you really think Daniel will widen the axe? So just let us know, guys. And the Irish Hotspur said, just pop into show support. Keep it up, mate. You're doing great work, but I can't stay because I've to do something for another channel. Dave, thank you for coming on, mate, showing your appreciation and showing support for the channel. I always support your channel as well, mate. You've been great. You've been great to me. And guys, before we crack on, go over to the Irish Hotspurs channel, guys. He's nearly there for the 1K. I don't know how close. I ain't checked him lately, but he is very close to the 1K subscribers. He absolutely deserves it. Brings great content all the time. Brings great shows. He absolutely got passion for Spurs, and he knows what he's talking about. So yeah, get over to the Irish Hotspur. And David, thank you for the comment. And Joe says you both are spot on. Big up, David. Yeah, big up, David. David's massive. He's going to be the next big one in this YouTubing world. Where was we, Hyper? Where was we?
Yes, I think this was a time where Abramovich did this, And if you remember, the day Lampard was sacked was Jose's birthday. So I think this also puts some pressure on Jose, because the sacking of Lampard puts some pressure of Jose. We know this ruthless attitude by some owners sack the manager. So I think some of our fans are reacting, overreacting to the Lampard sacking. But we are not Chelsea. We are a different team. We don't act like Chelsea, and I hope we don't act like that, because I think, if, for example, I know Jose doesn't have the same time as other managers, but for example, look at Klopp. What he achieved with Liverpool was through the years and through the seasons and through transfer windows. So I think if we have the same mentality, we can achieve big things. But we cannot act like Chelsea, just sacking the manager, because that is not how we work.
Yeah. Big up the Irish Hotspur again. And he says, a lad, hit me up. I'll do something with you shortly as well, man. Would love to come on. Big up Joe in the comments. Yeah, David. Yeah, I'll definitely sort something up with you, mate. And we'll sort a day out, and we can have a runt at what's going on in our lovely club of ours. And yeah, big up Joe in the comments. He's been a new lad coming into the comments, and I appreciate everyone who comes to support the channel. That's what it's all about. Everyone's going to support each other's channels. It's brilliant. That's what it's about. So we've gone into the team news. Going to Tottenham first.
Yes.
We've got 4 players missing. Obviously, Harry Kane. But the good news is, Hypo, Jose's has come out today and said it's not all bad for Jose. It's not all bad for Kane. Kane's nearly back for the Everton or the Man City game. So
Yes.
that's good news. That's brilliant news. But he's out tomorrow with an ankle injury. Obviously, Ali, it says a tendon injury. I don't think he's injured. Absolutely no way is he injured. He just obviously wanted to move out. It hasn't happened for Dele Alli. Another one, Reguilon's got a muscle injury still. We're badly missing him down the left. Really have. We're missing his width.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. But I hope he's back shortly. And Lo Celso's out for another 3 weeks. It looks like till the end of February now. And to me, it's a hard one with Lo Celso. I think he's great. I really do think he's great. Like back in the last season, he was fantastic. We saw glimpses of what he can do, and just hope he can recover his form, get back to where he was last season. And we've got Joe in the comments says here, what I want to ask you both at the moment, we are in a rebuild. Is Jose the man? We'll come back to that, Joe, in a minute, mate. We'll come back to that one. Let me just finish off the Tottenham and Chelsea's team news. And Tungi has recovered from a knock. He's recovered from a knock, so that's massive news for Tottenham. Massive. He's a massive player for us tomorrow. And if we ain't got, yeah, it's a big game. It's a big game player. And Sergio Aurier looks like he's back after being dropped for the Brighton game. So we did miss them against Brighton, I think. And Chelsea, I've only got the 2. Zuma and Havertz are facing late fitness tests. So yeah. So we go back on Joe's comments here. I want to ask you both at the moment. We are in a rebuild. Is Jose the man? Yes, 100%. 100%. He's definitely the man. He hasn't been back properly, Joe. I really don't. Back last January when he got Bergwijn in, I don't think it was a Jose sign. I think they got chucked on him. I'll keep saying that. I'll keep believing that in that one. And in the summer, we got 6, 7 signings. But if you look at it, it wasn't a fantastic window. If you look at it, only 2 out of them 7 players, 6 players start every week. It's Reguilon and Pierre. So that goes to show that it wasn't a great window, was it? So going forward, yes, I think we can get to the end of the season. Hopefully, we can get 1 or 2 trophies in. Hopefully, get a top 4 finish or at least Champions League football.
Yes.
for next season, and
Very
I think
important.
it will be a rebuild in the summer. I think we need to get rid of this half squad. It's not good enough. They're bang average. They'll be lucky to get into some of these other teams in the Premier League. Seriously. So me personally, if we can't get rid of them in the summer, I keep saying it in my last two videos, guys. Let's terminate these contracts. Let's get rid, and let's start bringing new faces. We need fresh blood. We need fresh players in there. We need fresh faces to kickstart this team. And I believe Jose is definitely the man to take us forward. Definitely the man. He's got the know-how. You give him the players. You give him the players he actually wants. Not the second-rate players, the third-rate players. Telling you now, Jose is definitely your man. Hyper, what do you think of that?
Yes, I think we can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to bring experienced players. He's trying to bring players who had won different things at various clubs. He's trying to bring some experiences. He's trying to change the dressing room, because I think in the first season, in the time he was in the first season, I think he saw a team that lacked that personality. I think we have players like Hugo, which are great voices inside the dressing room, but there is nothing bad in bringing players with experience and with a voice who can help the young players. So I think what Jose is trying to do, he's trying to build a project year by year, transfer window by transfer window, and I think he's the right manager to do this work.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. In the comments, what do you think? Is Josie the right man for this rebuild in the summer? Will Dele start? Are you happy Dele's stayed? Are you happy Dele's going to play for us for the rest of the season? Predicted lineups, guys. Hit your predictions in the comments, guys. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe if you already haven't, guys. And guys, the last 5 games hasn't been pretty as well. The form against Chelsea. Chelsea's won the last 3 won three of the last 5 Premier League. We've drawn 1, and one out of 5 was that Carabao Cup when we won on penalties. So it's not good reading against Chelsea. But the draw this season, we can hopefully build on that, and hopefully tomorrow we can. So we're going to crack on with the starting lineups. Hi, who do you reckon will start? And anyone in the comments, guys, give us your predicted lineup and your prediction. How do you reckon it's going to plan out? And comment below. Just ask any questions on whatever we've talked about. Is Dele will Dele start tomorrow? Is Jose still the man to take Tottenham forward? So Hyper, your predicted lineup for tomorrow.
Yes, I think we will play Lloris in the goalkeeper position, and I think we will play Eric Dyer again in the center of the defense. And I don't know, but I don't want Doherty to play. I am worried, but I don't know if everything is going good with Aurier. You remember he posted something about what they were saying. It was not true, but I will go with Aurier instead of Doherty, and I will go with Ben Davies at left back. So I think my only doubt is who will play with Dyer, because there is a doubt. And in midfield, I will go with Sissoko, Højbjerg, Tanguy, and up front I will go with Son, Vinicius, and Moura.
Right, you'll go with Mora. Wow, over Bergman, brilliant. Hey, that's some different. We got the Irish Hotspur again here. Big up Dave still. He's still watching. Brilliant. Jose is the man. He has a much worse squad to work with than what Pop ever did, and the worst part is Jose is left with some of the worst players out of that Pop squad. Absolutely, 100% agree. He has. He's been left. He's been left with the bad. He's been left with the bad bunch. Is it? He's definitely. As I said, this squad, the depth it's no good enough. It's not good enough. You take away six, seven, probably six of them players, and the rest are just literally bang average. Yeah, David's right there, absolutely. But I'm hoping the board do give him time. I can't see him getting sacked because of his massive wages on. Just hope he does get time. He gets to the summer, gets rid of them players who just not good enough to play for his football team, and bringing his own players. Hope this board actually backs him with the players he actually wants, not only second-rate players. You know what I mean? We've seen we talked to him over and over again. Like, well, I'll repeat myself. Like when he wanted Bruno and he got a Jensen, and that's what I'm on about. That's the sort of thing they need to step that. They need to stomp that out and go and get the actual player he wants. You know what I mean? And I hope he has got his targets, and I hope he is firm with that board. I hope he actually says to the board, "Listen, it's either you get me these or I'm off." Give him the ultimate, absolutely. Give him the ultimate. Yeah, David, absolutely spot on. We actually agree. And big up David in the house, and big up Joe as well. Thanks, guys, for hanging in there and seeing us through to this into the end, guys. My started lineup. I'll go with Loris in goal, obviously. Aurier, and me personally, I'll go with Toby and Rodon. I'd like to see them two again tomorrow, with Ben Davis at left back. And I'll go with Pierre and Zizoko in the two sitting, and in front of them, I'll have Tungi. And I'll go with Bergwijn, Vinicius, and Son. I'll go with Bergwijn because I think he offers a lot. I think he offers more than Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura is one of these as well. Just keeps running around like Coco does, Nick. Just keeps running around in circles and things like that. I think he offers more going forward. He tracks back more as well. He works hard for the team. He does an all-round performance. He does Bergwijn, and it's a big game for him as well tomorrow because he needs to step up his game as well. And we need to prove that we're not a one-man team. We need to prove that tomorrow against Chelsea. Without Harry Kane, we just look completely lost, completely different team, and we shouldn't be. We shouldn't be concentrating on Harry Kane all the time. You know what I mean? And there was a little. I saw someone's comment today on Twitter, and would you sell Harry Kane and get someone else in, so we don't have to keep focusing on Harry Kane or someone when he gets injured? And I thought to myself, oh, Jesus Christ, I can see what he's coming out with, but no, I would never sell Harry Kane as long as he wants to stay at his club. No, not a chance. But I can see where he's coming from. We need to stop relying on Harry Kane. These players need to start stepping up. They're really, like the Bergwijn need to start stepping up with more goals. It's Vinicius. If he gets his chance tomorrow, I hope he does. I hope he does prove some of his fans wrong. I've heard some of his fans come out and say, "No, he's not ready. He's not ready for the thing." No. This guy's. I think he can prove a few fans wrong tomorrow. And Tungi, he'll need to step. I know he's scored one or two, but he's bringing a tiny bit more goals. Son's gone a bit quiet. I'm a bit worried about his contract situation, Hyper. I know everyone keeps saying, "Oh, it's coming," but this is worrying me now. It's dragging on this new contract of Son's, and I just hope he ain't waiting to see what happens at the end of the season or close to the end of the season.
Because you know what? Sorry.
Go on.
Real Madrid want him, so I think it will be very difficult for us to stop him going to Real Madrid.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, Hyper, and I will say this as well, and I think most Spurs fans will say it as well. If we don't win nothing this season, and we don't get in the Champions League either, I will not blame Harry Kane and Son leaving. I tell you now, I will not blame him. I tell you now, especially Harry Kane. He's given so much for the club. I mean, so is Son. Son's gave us so much for the club as well. And I
Yes.
will not blame both of them to leaving. And this is why it's so important. We actually finish the season very well. Get 1 or 2 trophies in, at least finish in the Champions League. I mean, try and keep these. We need to keep these top players. This is the core of the team. We need to build around these players. I mean, and these are very important. And just hope the board realizes how, and the team actually now, because the board can't do nothing now. We can't sign no one till the summer. It's the players, up to the players now. They need to back up now. They need to back up their ideas. Start wearing the shirt with pride, with passion, and start going out there and literally wanting it. Um, and I hope Dele. I hope now this is
Yes.
they've had a good talk, they've had a good chat. Hope they put it
This is
behind
the
them.
thing.
Any differences, I don't care. Let's get Dele back to the Dele what we used to. Let's get
Let's
Dele
go.
firing again, because I'll tell you now, if we can get him firing, he could be an absolute star for the rest of the season. I'll tell you now, that's how good this player is. He doesn't come
I tell
about
you
playing.
now. I'll tell you now, Simon. He's the missing piece. If he can be at the level he was when Jose arrived, he's the missing piece. This team is. He's what this team is missing.
Yeah, absolutely spot on, Hyper. We've got Joe 27, spot on, Simon, mate. If Kane and Son go, then back to mid table we go. Hello, footy fans. Hello, Darren. Thank you for joining in tonight, Darren. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Respect to you. Joe 27, we'll go back to your comment quickly. Yeah. It's I've been saying this for a while now, Joe, and Hyper's been saying we've all been saying it. I mean, without Son and Kane, we're in trouble. And this is what worries me about this whole team as a collective. We that's how bad the depth is. I mean, if Kane and Son not playing, there's no one else I can see who's going to step up to the plate and win us games, and that's the worrying thing, Hyper. And seriously,
Yes.
that is a worrying thing. And this where we need the board needs to fix it in the summer. He needs to start bringing more quality. So when we do lose Kane to an injury or Son to an injury or both to an injury, we can back these up. And so I just hope the board do literally pick and support Jose. And we've got Paul Gregory. Do you think the board are to blame? Um, Paul, to be honest, pal, if you go back onto our last 2 videos we've done with the Profit Before Glory video and the one with the Joe Lewis picture on it on my channel, watch both of them, and yeah, we are calling the board out. It's lack of investment, this, and that's what we're saying there. It's our quality and depth. It's nowhere near as good as the likes of like your cities, your Uniteds, your Liverpools, and even Leicester's and things like that. I mean, that's how scary it is. I mean, these sort of teams. I mean, the Chelseas as well. I mean, the depth is quality, and we've got nowhere near. Seriously, absolutely. Like if we bring on someone, we like bringing on players like Winks and Eric Lalema or Lucas. These guys are not good enough to take Tottenham to where we want to be. We want to be hitting the Premier Leagues. We want to be hitting the Champions Leagues. Okay, I'm not disrespecting the Carabao Cups and the FA Cups. They're great to win, but I want
Yes.
to be winning the big hitters. I want to. I mean, I've never seen us pick up a Premier. Since I've been supporting Tottenham since 1990. I've seen us pick up an FA Cup and 2 League Cups, and that is pathetic for a structure of the size of Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. And that's what I'm saying. That is absolutely diabolical. And we need to change. It's the mentality, I think, that's what the players. We've got some weak mentality players still from Pochettino days. And I really do think they're the ones who get out of the club. I mean, you're not good enough. You weren't good enough for Poch. You should not be good enough for Jose. And Jose needs to step his foot down now between now to the end of the season and say, listen, these are the players I want for the summer. You go and get these. If not, I'm gone. And he should say that to the ultimate, I'm gone. Seriously. No thing, no second-rate players, no more. We should not be put up this. And this is where I think us fans, we need to step up to this board. We need to start calling the board out. Because they are the blame. They are to blame. And for the performance on the pitch, okay, they say, okay, it can't be the board's fault. Yes, we are calling the players out as well. These players are performing pathetically. And because they're not good enough. And this is why, before we go back to Hyper, this is why Jose keeps playing Son. and keeps playing Harry Kane because he doesn't trust the
The
other
other
players.
players.
Kane and Son are drained. You can see it in the last couple. They're drained because they're playing too much football, because Mourinho doesn't trust the players to come and give Kane and Son a rest. And Hyper, before we get back to you, mate, Joe 27
Yes.
here, the board are to blame 100%. They don't care about competing and winning trophies. Tottenham is just a business to them. And 100%. Hyper, you answer that one.
Yes, I think I saw in the morning how much money does Joe Louis has. I think we cannot say this is because of the crisis we are in. I think yes, yes, this is a business, but we have money. We have money, and this is something a lot of fans don't know. We don't know we have money, and we have a lot of money. The thing is, we are not going to spend that money. Why? Because we have no ambition, and that is a problem. As long as this team achieves top four, the our owners are going to be happy. So I think this is something very important, and the fans, the Tottenham fans, need to know this. They need to know we have money, but we are not investing. So as long as we don't invest, we are going nowhere. We are just going to run in circles over and over and over again, achieving nothing. Maybe, you know what's the worst thing? Maybe we will achieve under Jose at two trophies or three trophies or whatever. Maybe he's going to be sacked because of the pressure or bad results. And then what? You go with another manager, you invest some players here, some players there, but at the end of the day, you go back to the same circle, winning,
Yeah.
winning one cup or winning one trophy every 7, 10 years, 15 years. I think that is not good enough. But I think this is something we need to tell the fans. We need to tell them we have money, yes, but we are not investing that money. Why? Because we have no ambition. Our owners have no ambition.
Yeah, totally, absolutely spot on there, Hyper. Absolutely spot on. And also, I'll add to that, Hyper, as well. Our board, um, over the years, they just love a yes man. They just love a yes man, right? You just coach the team, and we'll sign the players for you. We'll just get the second rate rubbish, second rate shit in this team, and they'll say yes, sir, yes, sir. I think they hit a brick wall here with Jose, because Jose will not tolerate it. Jose will say, no, I'm not accepting this. I know I'll be gone. And now this is time. And the other thing as well, guys, what you got to realise, guys, if it continues and they don't start investing big time, right, we've got to make a stand, and we've got to start hitting them in the pocket, hit them where it hurts. Stop buying merchandise. Stop buying game tickets. And just hit them in that pocket, because I'm telling you now, they'll at the end of the day they'll learn, they'll listen. But I don't think all the fans will listen to it. So it's, to me personally, that's what I'll say. Seriously, hit them in the pocket. We've got XNDK randoms, heard a rumour that Son and Kane got in a heated argument in the locker room, ended in the rest of the team separating them. Is it true? And if it was, what was it about? That's the first I've heard of it. That's the first. The argument, what I'm led to believe, it was between Hugo Lloris and
And Aurier,
Sergio Aurier.
yes,
And apparently there was water and ice being chucked everywhere and all that, and it got a bit heated. And
yes.
I think Aurier got told to go home, and that's why we didn't see him against. But that one, XD randoms, I'll check it out. That's the first I've heard of it.
Okay, so
Paul Gregory says, should we have sold Dele, as he is a toxic for the team? Paul, do you know what I'll say about Dele Alli? And I will keep saying about Dele Alli. I'm a massive Dele Alli fan. I'll back him to the heights. I'll back him to the seriously. To me personally, what I can say about Dele, yes, it sounds like he's a bad trainer. It sounds like he's got a big ego. But to me, I think there's a personality clash between him and Jose. And when you've got a personality clash, when you come against Jose, there's only one winner, and that's Jose. It's simple as that. I mean, so it sounds like with Dele, he didn't like the style of play, and that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting the drift. He didn't. He apparently he's come in at half time in dressing room. He didn't like the style of play, and it basically Josie's probably said, "Listen, you play it that way, or you're not playing." And I think that's what's happened. He's not playing. He throws them out. He's not injured. I don't believe he's injured. He's wanted to move to PSG. It's not happened. They've had a bit of a talk yesterday. Him and Ledley King and Dele. Looks like they've got it. It puts differences to the side, and it looks like Dele's going to start, hopefully playing for Tottenham again. And I don't think he's a toxic in the team. I really don't. I just think I think he just believes that we should be playing a different way. And he's in his own right. I mean, if he likes that plan, but the thing is, it's Jose now. It's not Pochettino, and he's got to understand he gets paid to play for Tottenham. And if Jose says you're playing this way, he's literally you can play or you're dropped. And I think that's what's happened. He's been dropped because he's literally dug his heels in and he's not playing a certain way what Jose wants. But hoping now he'll come back in.
Yes.
He'll accept to play how Jose wants him to play. And I hope Jose gives him a bit of a freer role going forward, because if we can see him attacking, if we can see Dele, what he was about 2 seasons ago when he got 17 goals and 14 assists, there was something crazy like that, some crazy numbers. That's the Dele we want to see. We've got Paul here again. Where do you guys think we'll finish this season, guys? Yeah, we'll catch on with that in a minute before we log off. XNDK random says thanks, wasn't sure it was true, but has the Spurs man himself, and Jose shouldn't be sacked. Yeah, we totally agree with that one. No, don't sell Dele. If anything, if not going to use him, loan him out. He's still got much to show. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't want to loan him out either. I really do. This guy doesn't come a bad play overnight. I say if you get Dele in the right frame, get him in that right frame. Just put an arm around the shoulder. Say, listen, kid, get that shirt back on. Go and show what we know. And I think now we'll see a different Dele. Hoping, fingers crossed. We'll go on Paul's one hyper. Where do you think? Where do you guys think we'll finish this season? I'll start this one off quickly before we get our predictions in hyper. Guys, keep smashing the like, guys. Subscribe if you already haven't. Share this video out, guys. Share the videos out so it gets to so many people, so I get some more subs, guys. And comment in below your predicted lineup and your prediction for tomorrow night, guys. So where do you guys think we'll finish? Do you know what, Paul? I'm open to finishing the top 4, and I do believe once everyone's back, once the dust has settled, and once we've kicked on one couple more games and kick ourselves on, I think we can finish in the top 4. And I'm hoping the Carabao Cup's going to be really hard against City, because if City carries this form on now, it's going to be a real tough test. But I think we've got every chance. We've got Jose Mourinho. He knows how to win finals. This some guy. A good run in the FA Cup, and hoping we can go all the way in the Europa League, because I think we're good enough. A fully strength Tottenham is good enough to win at Europa League. So yeah, so I'm hoping to finish the season strong and hopefully in the top 4. Paul, what do you reckon, guys? In the comments, where do you think Spurs will end up at the end of the season? At the end of the day, Hyper, take it away.
Yes, I think we will finish inside top 4, and I think this team is good enough. But as you know, we are approaching this time of the season where we are going to play one match after another. It's going to be a crazy schedule. So we are going to see matches come flying to us every 3 days. So I think we cannot play right now like crazy and try to force, like Simon said, our players. Maybe they will get injured. We have to wait, because we are now, like I said, approaching this time where the matches are going to come and come fast. So we better be ready. So I think we will finish inside top four, and I think this squad is good enough to challenge for everything we are in.
Yeah, brilliant. But yeah, absolutely spot on there, mate. Absolutely. Um, Darren says Spurs to finish in the top 5. Yes, I totally agree. Darren says 2-1 Spurs. Come on, Darren. Come on. And he's an Arsenal fan as well, Hyper. He's an Arsenal fan, Darren. It's my cousin, and he's an Arsenal fan. But yeah, he's
Hey,
supporting the
Darren,
channel. Big up,
thank you.
Darren. XNDK randoms. Everyone has down the moments. Dele had a bad vibe with Poc. Can't spell the name. It's all right. Yeah, we understand where you're coming from. Next year round. Joe 27 says 6, I think, but we'll end up winning the Europa. Brilliant. I'll take that. I'll take that if that gets us back in the Champions League, Joe. Absolutely. All day long. And XNDK randoms 5th FA Cup and Europa. I'll take that all day long as well. I'll take a 5th and a Europa League, Champions League football, and an FA Cup. Brilliant. Absolutely. So, guys, while we're still on it for a couple more minutes, get your predicted lineups in, your predictions for tomorrow night. Smash the likes, guys. Smash subscribe if you already haven't, guys. Share away, guys. So, Hype, we're going to go on to predictions.
Yes.
Give us your predictions.
I think we will win 1-0 to Tottenham.
And who's going to get the goal?
Yes, 1 goal for Vinicius.
Vinicius. It's going to be a hard one. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to Spurs. I mean, I'm honest. I'm not a one-side biased fan. I'm not silly when it comes to games like this, and we're not on good form, and we're going into it on very bad form. Especially the game against Brighton, we'd absolutely offered nothing. Diabolical. But I will say, if he does pick the right team, get these players in the right minds, yeah, and get these players going from the word start. Because Chelsea, we can get at Chelsea, but Chelsea will be dangerous tomorrow. As I said, they're on the new manager bounce, and they're still on the high, and they still want to prove to this manager that they're the ones who's got to start this team.
Yes.
And since then, they will start performing. It's always hard against Chelsea anyway. Chelsea always comes and plays against us. But hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll never back against Spurs. Doesn't matter how bad we're playing and how bad the form is, guys. I will never back against my team, and I'm going for a tight 2-1. Chelsea get a goal. And that's why I said it'll be 2-1, because I can see us getting a goal, and I can see us getting a winner late on. And I'm backing Phoenix to get one tomorrow, and I'm backing Tungi to step in tomorrow, yeah, because I think he can have a big game tomorrow. We need to get him on the ball a lot tomorrow, because he's going to be our saver in that midfield. So we've got XNDK randoms 3-0 to Spurs with Son, Kane, and Dele. Kane and Dele's not starting. They're not playing tomorrow. They're not in the team. They're injured. XNDK randoms. But yeah, I'll take the 3-0 now and run.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. So keep smashing the likes, guys. Subscribe if you already haven't, guys. Share away. Share all these videos away, guys. One of our next target's onto the 200 subscribers, guys. I'm on nearly 140, guys. So we're going along slowly, like a snail. But it doesn't matter, guys. We're here to talk about our beloved Spurs and give everyone their voice, give their opinions, and that's what it's all about. So I will leave you with that, guys. I'll have to sit here to talk Tottenham all night, but unfortunately I can't. So that's my opinion, guys. So basically, I'll go back quickly on Dele. Will Dele start tomorrow? No, I don't think Dele will start tomorrow. I think he'll make a point of it. and I think he'll start against West Brom. Is Josie under pressure if we lose the next 2 games? I hope not. I can see where there's people coming from. The heat will absolutely turn right up if we lose against Chelsea tomorrow. Heavy.
Yes,
If it's a heavy result, and it's a bad performance again, and we go and lose against West Brom as well, I can see things happening. But hope not, because I believe Jose, as I said, in Jose we trust, and we'll keep backing Jose all the way, because if we give him the players, if we give him these tools, he can definitely fix this season for us. He can definitely fix this season. But it's down to the players now to perform. Joe27, thank you for coming into the chat, mate. Absolutely pleasure to have you on. You're always in this chat. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic for the support. He says, great chat, lads. Let's hope for a win tomorrow. Yeah, let's hope for a win. Let's get Tottenham back on. Let's have a reaction, guys. That's what I want. That's the most important thing tomorrow. I want a reaction from these players. I want them to come fight for the badge. I want passion, especially against Chelsea in this in this London derby, guys. It's a passion game, and I hate losing against Chelsea. But we need to go out there and we need to literally just put something right tomorrow. And let's do it for Jose. Let's do it for us fans. Let's do it for yourselves, players. Come on, let's do it for yourself, guys. Let's do it for yourselves.
Be professionals. Be professionals.
Yes, that's it. Just be professional, guys. Go out there and literally just put a show on tomorrow. Because this is, guys, that's what I'll be looking at tomorrow. I'd love to get a result, but it'll be the performance. I want a reaction. I want a passion performance. I want everyone to go there from minute 1, from minute 90, literally giving it everything they've got. And it's about time we turn up the heat as well. We've got Paul Gregory. Great show, Simon. Keep it up, mate. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for the support. Paul's always in as well. Yeah, thank you very much. We do actually appreciate it on here, guys. If you smashed a like on the way out, guys, subscribe if you already haven't. Share the video out, guys. Just share the video out, guys. So we get people more viewing it. And XNDK Random says, are you doing a watch along? Yes, I'll be doing a watch along, guys, tomorrow. We will be doing a watch along 7:30 at a later time tomorrow, guys. Hopefully we'll have a few more in the house tomorrow, guys, supporting our beloved Spurs, and let's hope we can get the result tomorrow. We need a big result. We do. And wherever you are tomorrow, guys, wherever you are tomorrow in your houses, let's start singing some of them songs. And let's try. I know they can't hear us, but let's get behind this team. And definitely in Jose, we trust, guys. In Jose, we trust. And in the players, we've got to start. We've got to start playing. We've got to start believing in the players as well. XD Ram says, "Good. Me and Daz will be there." Yeah, thank you for your support, guys. I know you're Arsenal fans, but thank you for your support. You're always here supporting us. Absolutely fantastic for the support, guys. So, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. Is Dele going to start? Is Dele not going to start?
No.
Leave it in the comments, guys. Is Jody under pressure if we lose next 2 games? Leave them in the comments, guys. Yeah. As I said, we've said our piece. And if you want to know about the board, there's been a couple of questions about the board. Yeah. Go and watch our last 2 videos on the board. They're good watches. And we do actually say our piece against the board. So go over there, guys, and give them a watch. And give them a like. Smash the shares, guys. Smash the subscribe if you already haven't. Share this channel out, guys. Get as many people subscribing to this channel. It's free, guys. It doesn't cost nothing. It's free of charge. It's a touch of a button, guys. So we've been Premier Hotspur TV, guys. I've been Simon. This has been Hyper, guys. Good night. God bless. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. And come on, you Spurs.